Willie D Live.
400 degrees. Why'd you name it 400? Why do you name it 400? Why do you name it 600 or 300 or
That's a crazy
900?
one. When I made that title, I was trying to, it was more like the name of the song. I wasn't naming the album 400 Degrees. I was naming the song. That Birdman came up with the idea to name the whole album 400 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But I was naming the song that because, I was calling myself Mr. 400 at the time. You know the hot boy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking my cats, what's the balling point? And nobody could give it. None of us could come up with what the balling point. I said, well, shit, I'm just gonna call it 400.
Yeah.
And it just stuck with me.
Yeah. Did your mom cuss growing up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell,
Did you
that's
get,
where it come
you
from.
get some of your cuss words from mom?
Hell yeah.
Me
Hell
too.
yeah.
That's
hell
where I
yeah.
got my cuss words from.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Like, shit, I'm the spitting image of her when it comes to that shit. Hell yeah, yeah.
My mama used to cuss so good, bro. It was damn near like it was a talent. Like it was like damn, she could cuss. Like she would say certain words, and the way she would say it, it'll trip you out. I remember one time I was at my buddy's house, the bishop. I was at his house. I think I'm like 11, and I I asked her, could I go home and cook an egg? She said, yeah, but you better not eat that motherfucker. the way she said it, and at the time, I was hungry, so I was mad, and she just embarrassed me and shit. But when I look back, I like that shit was funny, man.
Yeah, you better not eat that motherfucker. You better not go cook nothing, my
man. That is torture. How you gonna tell a kid?
You go cook that motherfucker?
A hungry kid, he can cook something, but he better not eat it.
Be sitting there watching that steam come off that motherfucker.
Yeah. How was your father growing up?
Well, my father, I had my stepdad around, and
Okay.
it was in and out.
Okay.
In and out. My biological father was never there. So father was grandfather for me. My grandfather was more like my father. When I was telling you about Catholic school and all that, yeah, he was a trip. My grandfather, crazy as hell, man. Like a lot of my partners that lived close to me or on the poach around me, they were scared to death of my grandfather. Because he'll pull a gun out for any given, I'm talking about you look at him wrong. Man,
He
that
ever
little
pulled a gun
motherfucker
out
out
on
there,
you?
look, he was shell-shocked.
Have you ever pulled a gun out on you?
No. But he pulled guns out on cab drivers. Him and the cab driver was in the stand out. I put him in the cab. He ain't got in the cab. I don't know what happened. But I could see his gun pointing over to the cab. The cab driver got sideways and got his gun pointing back at him. I'm like, please, man, don't shoot. I done ran back to the cab. Me and my brother like, bro, please don't shoot. We're going to get him out of here. I got his home. I'm pulling. He looking. The cab driver looking. He said, man, that's due. I said, yeah. He said, man, you done pull a fucking gun out on me. The cab driver grew up with my grandfather.
Huh.
Yeah, I cry small city, New Orleans is, but yeah, that motherfucker, man, my grandfather was pops and grandfather at all the time.
What was he and the cab driver beefing over?
My grandfather used to be shell-shocked, man. Like after the war, he came home.
Vietnam War?
Yeah, he was a whole nother. He was in Okinawa. So he turned into this whole, the older he got, the more he drank and the worse he got. But he was a good dude, I ain't gonna lie. He was a good dude. He did everything for me and my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any life lessons like where he actually set you down and told you instead of, I'm sure you picked up some things just being observant, but was there any life lessons that he set you down and say, look, son, this is how I go?
Well, my grandfather was more of a person that set an example for you, like by the way he did things.
Okay.
My grandfather took care of his mama, so he cooked. He cleaned up. He did everything. He was an independent man. So it was one of them situations where me and my brother was always around him. We watched everything. He taught us pretty much everything. How to tie my shoes and coordinate my clothes. How to from everywhere, how to get along with family members and everything, man. My grandfather really believed family was everything. He always used to say that. Like, man, look, if you stick together, if y'all two stick together, it's just two boys, two brothers. If y'all stick together, man, you don't have to worry about nothing. Y'all could take on the world.
Yeah.
That's how he thought.
Your daughters, how old are your daughters that are here? How old are they?
I think 22, and my oldest is, I think she's 31 or 32. I be messing the ages up.
Do you get in that business with their boyfriends or husbands?
I don't. They let me know what they want me to know. So I'm one of them kind of fathers. Like, what I need to know, they'll let me know. Like, we have real close bonds and conversations all the time. Yeah. So anything that they need to let me know, they'll tell me. I don't like other people telling me anything about my kids or come and say something pertaining to my kids. I like to have this relationship to where if you can't talk to me, nobody outside can come tell me anything. And I like to keep it like that.
So you don't dig at all?
No, I don't dig.
I dig. I got one
I got good girls, though. Let me tell you that,
Yeah.
though. My oldest daughter, just graduated from my third college, which is the U, but she graduated from Loyola. She went to New York and did fashion school. I have 4 kids. I am not a grandfather. You know, just to show you how good of girls they are, and they don't bring me no problems at all. So, you know, I look at it as I've been blessed with the kind of daughters that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many daughters you have altogether?
2.
Okay. 2 daughters, 2 sons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I pry. Like, I be wanting to know. You know, the main thing for me is that I like to pull up and just let them know. I'm here. I'm here, partner.
Yeah.
I'm here, you know. Don't do nothing wrong. Like, it's very important that your daughters know that, or anybody who's dating your daughters know. Well, let me back up. It's very important that your daughter know to pick a good one. But if you love your daddy, pick a good one.
Usually daughters go in the direction of their father, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, my daughters, man, like I said, we got tight bonds. I have conversations with my daughters all the time. And men, that's one conversation I don't go. Like my youngest, she have a boyfriend, and they've been together for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Pretty long time, and they've been doing good together. So, you know, and I don't get any business because I don't never hear nothing negative. I don't see nothing negative, so I leave it alone.
Did you play sports in high school? Or middle
Tried.
school?
I was trash.
What'd you play?
I tried playing basketball, trash. Tried playing football, trash. Yeah. But I got that J though.
What?
I got that J though.
Yeah.
I can shoot that ball now.
You ever do those pickup games? They be trying to do those celebrity pickup games?
Every time they put me in a celebrity pickup game, I wind up being a coach because I can't run up and down that court. I'd be tired as hell.
now, are your knees still good?
My knees good. That ain't what the problem is. Man, I played with Jay one time. Jay had me tired, bro. And I said, damn, I can't run with the old man, bro. It's bad.
Shit, man, Jay be on that basketball. Jay got a bat. He got a bat. He own a basketball.
That's where I was
court.
at. We was running up and down the court. He ain't do nothing but run up the court and pass it.
Yeah.
I said, look, man, when you go up the court next time, don't go all the way up the court. Pass the ball early so I don't have to run with you. Yeah, I don't want to run backwards and forward up the court. I want to play half court 21. Now, 21, that's my game. Hustle, that's what y'all call it.
Yeah, hustle 21.
Yeah, I play that all day. I ain't trying to run up and down the court, though.